I pretended to be completely bankrupt and went to seek help for my 3 children, each worth millions. In the end, they treated me like garbage and threw me out of their homes. But what my son doesn't know is that this will be the most painful lesson he learns in his life. My name is Richard, and I've spent 40 years building a vast real estate empire. I gave my children the very best of everything: elite schools, luxury cars, and trust funds. But as I grew older, I realized they only called me when they needed money. That night, I made a decision. I left behind all my bank cards and designer watches and walked the streets like a homeless man. I wanted to see who would still open the door for me when I had nothing. First, I went to my eldest son's house. He didn't even ask what happened. He just said I smelled bad and would bother his neighbors, then slammed the door shut. Then I went to my second daughter. Fearing I would embarrass her in front of her friends, she tossed me a bill as if I were a beggar. 2 heavy blows, my heart was completely chilled. Finally, with heavy steps, I dragged myself to the dilapidated rented house of my youngest daughter, Sarah. She was the child I had never held in high regard, mostly because she married a poor auto mechanic. That night, she gave me the only bed. I pretended to be asleep and overheard her saying to her husband, "Pawn my wedding ring. Dad can't even afford food right now. We have to help him." In that moment, I understood that money can never reveal true sincerity. Only sacrifice can measure love. The next day, when my lawyers and personal security team surrounded this dilapidated house, everyone was left in shock. If you want to know what I did next to those 2 ungrateful ones, tune in for part 2.